If you want to be one of these, an Al-Qaeda fighter filmed secretly here in their stronghold in the Syrian city of Raqqa, it can be a long and complex road. But if you're a Westerner, the journey to this radical utopia where women must dress like this can start here, on Twitter. This man is now in hiding, but he told us he helps recruit Westerners using direct messaging on the Twitter accounts of the Islamic State of Iraq in Syria, or ISIS. There was special treatment for the Europeans, he says. One British guy said he was called Ibrahim, then told me he was from Manchester. One asked my boss if he should fight in his own country or come to Syria. He was told if God doesn't give you martyrdom in Syria, then he could wage war in his own country. Syria now has a new horror. Will Western recruits take their jihad back to their home countries? Some won't. Like Abu Salha, the first American to die in this blast as a suicide bomber in Syria. He was well known in Raqqa, said our source, adding their foreign recruits were first vetted carefully in their home countries. Part of an office that ran a welcome online chat about life under ISIS, 2 weeks for future recruits, there were very strict rules. There are some questions I am allowed to answer, he says, then things I must ask my supervisor about. Specific questions about religion. I have to get their permission to message anyone. I can't talk on Skype. Everything is written down so they can monitor everything. He fled this city when ISIS murdered 2 relatives, was jailed when he spoke out of turn, and was rarely allowed to meet the recruits. Chats could last hours, but some of the questions were strange. I remember one guy asked me for a video of a public execution, he says, but one that hadn't been put online before. Strange ones too about marrying Syrian girls. I got mad once when I was asked if someone could marry 3 or 4 girls. The motives often selfish, the goal violent, and its most radical offspring turning their sights on the West. Nick Payton-Walsh, CNN, Southern Turkey.